Boom. There it is. It is recording now. It is Wednesday, March 20th, which is 3:20, which is one of my favorite numbers or times of the day because I was number 3 in college, number 20 in high school, 3:20, kind of a lucky number. So today's March 20th. It is about 10 after 6. And we're going to talk for the next about 20 minutes. We're going to go over quite a few things. So hopefully you have a pen and paper nearby and are able to take notes because we do want you guys to make sure you don't miss anything. Grit. We're going to review that, the acronym. So I'm going to call on you, Noah. So Noah, go ahead, unmute and tell us what the G in grit is for. Unmute. Tell us.
It stands for gratitude.
Gratitude. Good. You passed that test. Thank you, Noah. The R. We're going to call on you, Aiden Hammond. We do have two Aidens with different spellings, though.
It stands for resilience.
Resiliency. Grit. Gratitude. Resiliency. The I. Clayton, are you able to unmute? I'm not sure. I know you're in the car, but give us an unmute. And what's the I?
I stands for intensity.
Intensity. Good. And the T. Caleb Long.
Togetherness.
Gratitude, resiliency, intensity, togetherness. Let's go. All right, so that makes sure that everybody knows that because that is something we will talk about a lot. I know we got Coach Lunt on with us and Coach Hellstrom was able to join us. So I'm going to check the next thing on the agenda. Coach Lunt, say hello. Tell them hi, and I'm going to get this next agenda item.
Okay. Hey, Grit. How we doing? Hope everyone's great. I wanted to just pass along. Obviously, I'm assuming all of you guys are excited about March Madness, and it's always a great time of the year. And I think the important piece as a young basketball player, watching games, I think you can learn a lot through these next couple weeks. Just watching basketball games and working on your basketball IQ. There's so many great things that go into these games, and so I wouldn't be so attentive on, your favorite player or your favorite team. Like I would really try to focus on improving your basketball IQ by watching these games. So a couple of things you can always pick on, when you're watching these games is, what are they trying to do offensively? What are they trying to do defensively? What's when it's just like this game that happened, the Montana State Grambling State game, which was a great thing. What led to momentum for Grambling State to erase a 13-point deficit and get back in the game. What was it that they did, or what was it that Montana State struggled to capitalize on? I mean, just little things like that I think can really help you when you get to the college level. If some of you guys are fortunate enough to do that, we spend a lot of time watching film, and we film all of our practices. So every single practice we have on the floor, are filmed, and then we watch at least 45 minutes of film, whether it be on ourselves, our opponents, other teams that might do some of the stuff we do offensively and defensively. But we watch film every single day for 45 minutes before practice. That is a college thing. That's not just a Pacific thing. I think all great programs across the country, whether Division I, Division II, Division III, NAIA, all spend time watching film. So I would challenge you all, because it's such a great time of the year. Like that was just a great game. The game last night between Wagner I'm losing my train of thought on who the other team was. I mean, they got 3 great looks at the at the buzzer, to tie up the game. But just so much fun to watch. But I think that there's so much you can take out of it to really help develop your basketball IQ, because that is just as much a crucial part, with your development than it is, getting jump shots up, improving your skill set, improving your strength in the weight room. Developing a basketball IQ is so important, and you've got a great opportunity in these next 3 weeks to really pay attention to some great basketball games and develop as a basketball player.
Awesome. Great stuff there, Coach. Learn the game. Coach Hellstrom, give him a little bit of your March Madness or anything you want to say here.
Yeah, I think along with your observation about coaching, or IQ and different things like that, is to kind of put yourself in the position of there's going to be a lot of late game situations. It's kind of like, okay, you don't have to be a coach per se, but you do like, okay, what do you want to do here, offensively, defensively? And I think the other thing that tends to happen as well is that when you watch the game, try not to watch the ball as much. And I say that because it's like, yeah, you tend to watch the ball or you see dunks and stuff like that. But can you, as you're watching the game, can you kind of fix your eyes on, okay, how did they just get that shot? How did they just, why did they just get that turnover? Okay, and different things along those lines. Can you watch the other people? Because like I know a lot of times it's taken a while for me to do that, but it's like I know that there's a lot of times I'll be like, all right, here it comes. And then all of a sudden you see a backdoor lob dunk and you're like, how did you know? I was like, well, I saw the back screen happening before rather than just like, oh, he threw it, bang, happened. There's just a lot of things that you can find out or put yourself in those situations as you're doing that. So you are visualizing yourself going through that situation before you have the opportunity to actually get yourself in those situations. Kind of, I think Coach Miner kind of talks about it like, kind of stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Those sort of ideas.
Stay ready so you do not have to get ready. Stay ready. I love that. And like he said, don't just watch the ball, but the end of the game situations. There was one team missed the tournament because they made a bucket to go up 1. Player still thought they were down 1, so he goes up and fouls. Bonehead play. So watch the games, don't just watch the ball. All right. Thank you, guys. Now we're going to talk a little bit about Amplitude, the mental training piece. So Amplitude, some of you guys don't know about that or haven't signed up yet. If you don't know what I'm talking about when I say the word Amplitude or mental training, make sure you reach out after the call or ask 3, then ask me. So maybe that link that I sent out or that was in the chat, maybe reach out to somebody else on the team and say, hey, did you get that form? Or you can ask it in the group chat and one of your teammates can help you get that. We will assign new assignments every Wednesday that will be due the following Tuesday. So the assignments are assigned Wednesday, today. You should have gotten an email. If you are in the system, I know a few of you aren't in the system yet, but if you're in the system, you should have gotten an email today that said the new assignment. So
hey, Coach,
make sure you check on Amplitude. Check your email. Should have got that. If you didn't, let me know if you've already signed up and we'll get that taken care of. Next,
hey, Coach,
videos. The videos, you need to start doing your videos. So what that is a minute to a minute and a half video. You film on an iPhone vertically, not horizontally, vertically, and then you send it to me. 60 to 90 seconds. I sent a list of the questions that you need to answer in there. So and then your parents or whoever you want. If you want your sister to say something because she'll be at the games. If you want your grandmother because she'll be at the games. This is just an idea that we had to try to get you guys to know each other, your parents to know each other, stretch your comfort zones, and just really kind of, like I said, bond a little bit, because you're going to get a video and you're going to get to know all the other parents and players in the program. Those, like I said, there's 60 to 90 seconds. So what I don't want is, I don't want you on Friday to say, yeah, but coach, I got so much homework. No, that's BS. I know sometimes you can get away with that excuse if you got a lot of homework, but manage your time better. You know, if you can't find 60 to 90 seconds to do something like this when a coach asks you to do it, figure it out. Next, uniforms. We should have heard from most of you guys. I'm going to go through really quick and make sure I say your name and your jersey number, so that way I make sure. So let's see, we have, so I'm going to say them all. Not everybody's here, but if you are here, just, there is a change, drop it in the group chat. Rue Olson's number 0, Asher 5, Javier 25, Corbin 45, Baylor 11, Hammond 10, Herman 4, Slayers 22, Fredericks 12, Fitzgerald 24, Hendricks 7, Long 2, Carpenter 15, Jackson 1, Carton 8, Basali 32, Dinflemeyer 33, Coach Miner number 3, jersey 3, but number 1 in your hearts. Okay, so if there was a mistake there, or you heard something that wasn't right, reach out, let me know, because you will get 3 sets of uniforms, and they will have your name on the back with that number and the accurate size, hopefully, if you gave me the accurate size. All right, this next part, let's go. This is going to be fun for me. Maybe not for you. No, this will be fun for everybody. T-shirt design contest. What? I've never heard of such a thing on a basketball team. Well, here you go. Here, I'm going to go maybe away. I'm going to read the rules about what you guys have to do on a T-shirt contest design. All right, so each player is going to create one design for a T-shirt. It must say grit somewhere on it. It can have the periods, or it can just say grit. You can use the logo. I'll post the logo in the group chat. You can use the font, that kind of Vice City, Miami looking font, or you can create a new font. You can do it on a computer program if you're knowledgeable. If not, don't have to. You can hand draw it and just show where and what the design is like. On Sunday, if you draw it out, take a picture of it, you submit it that way. If you do it on an app, or maybe you do Instagram and just design it, do the best you can, submit it. Sunday, we'll have a vote. And if any coach hears somebody say that they're not good at art, or they suck at art, or I can't do this assignment because I'm not good at art, or I'm not a designer, this is basketball, 10 burpees. 10 burpees. No excuses. Play like a champion. If you guys know what movie that's from, you're older, or your parents have taught you well. No excuses. Play like a champion. Next,
Rule 76. That's Rule 76.
Rule 76. That is Rule 76, Coach Hellstrom. Yes. Thank you, Coach, for knowing the reference. If you don't know, you can ask me later. Next, so I'll say that again, and I'm going to drop it in the chat and give you kind of the guidelines, but you can design your own T-shirt. Sunday, we will vote as a team on the top design. Final say is by me if we actually get them produced and made for the team. Cannot have any vulgar language, obviously. You can come up with a slogan if you want a slogan. if you want an Oregon State outline, if you want a grit gator or a grit, what if you want to come up with a mascot, I want you guys to use some creativity. All right. And we'll see what you guys can come up with. If there's something good, I can get them designed. I can get those t-shirts made for our team. So if you want a little slogan, if you want to try to start coming up with like, I know the boxers, the Pacific boxers, some of their jerseys, some of their warm-ups, DMGB or something close to that, because sometimes letters get switched. I think Coach Hellstrom knows what I'm talking about. DMGB, though, doesn't matter, get better. I love that slogan. Coach Lunt introduced me to that. I think it's Brian Kite. DMGB, doesn't matter, get better. We won the conference championship. Doesn't matter, get better. We finished last. Doesn't matter, get better. Works in almost every situation. If you're so caught up in what you did yesterday, you haven't done much today. Doesn't matter, get better. Okay. So that's the t-shirt contest. It can be an acronym. You can have a little slogan. Bring the juice was one that we had before. Break the rope. We've had different slogans as a team. Okay, moving on. Reach out to your teammates or to me if you have questions about the t-shirt design contest. Hopefully you're taking notes on this stuff, because if you guys don't do this stuff, first off, you're going to piss me off. Second off, you'll be running, which will make you not happy. Google form. I will be adding a Google form to the group chat. Your responsibility is to fill it out. A Google form is kind of like a survey, if you will. So there's questions. Answer them to the best of your ability. One of them, name. You all should ace that one. Email. I had a student today, we're having them fill out a form. She's like, but I don't know my email or my address. I was like, you don't know your address? You're a sophomore in high school. But I never send myself mail. I never fill it out. If you're on this team, know your address and phone number and your parents' phone number. That's like kindergarten stuff. And this girl says, but I don't know my email or my address. And I kept my composure because she's not one of my players. It was at Pacific. And I was just like, but how do you not know your address? That's like Sesame Street stuff, right? Like that's stuff that everybody should know your address. So you're going to fill out that Google form to the best of your ability. Some of it is favorite NBA player, favorite NBA team, things like that. Just we will, so everybody knows, we will share that with the team. And that's another way that you guys will get to know each other. So you can go through the Google form translates into a Google Sheet. Google Sheets, you can look through and see everybody's answers to the questions. So that's a warning. So everybody will see your answers, but it's a great way for you guys to fill something out, get to know each other, and then you'll have everybody's email, phone number, know their high school, their grad year, and everything like that. All right. Moving on. Hotels. We will be booking rooms or a room block for Auburn, which is the Memorial Day tournament. We're going to stay Saturday night and Sunday night. We will not stay Friday night because Sully Carter, who runs the tournament, is going to give us games in the afternoon or evening on Saturday. Friday, we will have a practice. So we will practice the Friday of Memorial Day weekend. Following that, we will drive and play Saturday, Sunday, Monday in Auburn at that cool place. It's kind of like a mall. If you guys have been there, all the games will be in the same venue. So our silver team will be watching our gold team. Our gold team will be watching our silver team. And we may rename those to 16s and 17s because I think we were able to have 19 total. So 10 gold, 9 silver, and that's what we're going to roll with. So possibly, one we're still working on. There is no workout Tuesday. So no workout this Tuesday. Spring break. I'm going to be sunbathing in Portland? Probably not. Lame joke because it never gets sunny here. Hopefully you guys have the updated schedule. I dropped the updated schedule in the player chat. Please make sure your parents get that as well. I'm going to need you guys to be able to pass on information and communicate. I'm working on getting a group chat with the parents, but there is parents that do not have iPhones, so we can only have 20 in a group chat with the parents. But they're not required to get an iPhone or iMessage where you guys are, because we have 20 people plus in that chat now, and we still have to add a couple more, at least one, I hope. All right, that's all I have. Coach Blunt, did you have anything you want to sign off before we let these guys get on their merry way on a Wednesday night?
I do not. I would say that spring break is a great time to get extra reps in the gym and work out, and so use that time. Obviously, with the spring season coming up right around the corner, you know, sharpen your weapons and make sure you're doing what you need to do to be ready, because we're going to start playing here pretty soon.
Be ready. Don't wait to work. Work while you wait. You don't wait to work. You work while you wait. There's people that worked out today that want to beat us. There's people that got up shots that want to beat us when we meet up with them. So think about that when you just think about, do I get some more shots up or do I just go relax and have some Doritos and Funyuns? Get your shots up. That's what's going to differentiate you. So that's all. With that, I'm going to figure out how to turn off the recording. There is another game going, I believe. So like we said, watch the game. Don't just watch the ball, but hopefully you guys got your brackets filled out. One of the questions in the survey will be pick your winning team for both men and women's tournaments. So I will include that in the Google form that we drop into the group chat. That needs to be filled out by Friday also. So if you do pick somebody that gets knocked out tomorrow, bold pick, bold strategy, Cotton. But once you submit that survey, you will not be able to redo it. So, but get to that chat or get to that survey as soon as you can. Check your Amplitude. Make sure that you do your videos and ask your parents nicely to participate. We checked the uniforms, t-shirt design. I'm going to drop the rules in the chat also. I'll send the link to the Google form. We'll talk next Sunday or this Saturday or Sunday when we have all the parents and families. We'll talk about the hotels, but there is no workout Tuesday. Get it? Got it. Okay, good. All right, reach out if you guys need anything, and we'll see you guys